Welcome back to Job Loss Tips. Here again, we have 3 tips with regards to what you can do if you are experiencing job loss. One of the first things that you can consider is to pause automatic deductions from bank accounts. This would be a good time to actually stop the automatic withdrawals that are taking place with your bank account. A good reason for this, you may have forgotten that you may have subscriptions, you may have memberships, and you want to be in charge of what actually is withdrawn from your account. So in order for you to take control of that, you will be the one who needs to decide when a payment actually is paid or when money is withdrawn from your account. Tip number 2, gather information. So consider contacting those that you pay monthly and inquire about options that the company has for those experiencing job loss. You want to reach out to them so you can review the information that you receive, and then you're able to make a decision. Now, if you go back to tip number 1, where it says pause automatic deductions, while doing this, you will be in the process of gathering the information. And when you're speaking with those companies at that time, that's when you would actually let them know that you would like to cease with the automatic deductions and withdrawals from your account. You can speak with them, then you can review the information again, and you can decide what's best for you. Tip number 3, halt student loan payments. This is a good time to really consider stopping your student loan payments. You can reach out to your student loan agency and you can inquire with them what the options are for someone who's experiencing job loss. And you could look at the options of where, because you have a reduced amount of income now, or you have no income, they could look at options, maybe having that payment be based on what you're making. And if you're making $0, then $0 is what they would expect for you to pay. Or they could lower the payment, or they could offer forbearance. I actually, at that time, I paid on my student loans initially, then I stopped. I stopped because you're not really certain how long you may be without a job. And if that's the case, even though you may have an emergency fund saved, and that's what I was using with that part of the emergency fund, because you don't know how long you will be without employment, that may not be the best decision to continue paying on the student loans at that time, when, especially if you have rent or mortgage, you have to make sure that you have food. So those things would actually take precedence over the student loan, but keep in mind that the student loans must be repaid. Okay, and those are the tips on this show for job loss. Hopefully, they will be of use to you. If not, always review the situation yourself, gather the information, and make a determination. Until next time.